team for Whitney. Tentacool. We have Chestoberry, so that Wigglytuff doesn't put me to sleep. We got defense, so it doesn't wreck us with hit damage. We got HP for that as well. Really bad IVs on this dude, but we're poor. We're just gonna try to get 2 Toxic Spikes off. That's like your job. Okay, we got Sally. Sally's job is to come out, kill Wigglytuff, and then we're either gonna have to beat the Psychic type or the Dragon type with Sally as well, I imagine. Put the Spiky Shield for when things are poisoned so you can stall. Got no Brick on him, but Ice Punch is good against the Dragon, Iron Head's good against Wigglytuff, and Thief's good against the Psychic guy. So if Sally's fighting Vigoroth, it's going to use fighting attacks and murder us, and if it's fighting Miltank, it's going to get hit with Tantrum, at least, which isn't great for us either, so hopefully you don't have to fight either of those two. Hopefully the other guys have that, but we have some pretty good defense stats as well. Because we got to tank the Wigglytuff. At least 1 hit from it, maybe 2. And we got Oka Berry, so the Fire Punch won't murder us, the first one at least. We got Black Belt Monkey, Guerrilla Tactics, so when you send him in, we're only using 1 move until we switch out. Got full attack and speed. We're just hoping to Brick Break and destroy everybody in 1 hit. That's kind of the goal there. We got Bumbo, Payback, and Revenge. So, Revenge against just the normal dudes, Payback against the Psychic if you end up fighting it. We got Sucker Punch, we gotta not use that while the Psychic terrain's on the field. We got Spiky Shield to stall. But you're gonna get Sacred Fired if you fight the Psychic guy, so we have Oka Berry. Again, ideally, hopefully Sandslash can take care of it, but maybe Sunshell's will be too weak and Bumble will have to. We got Malcolm with the Prankster, defense and HP. We got Flash, lower attacks on the Miltank. This is the main Pokemon to beat Miltank and Vigoroth, I think. Confuse Ray, Roost to protect because they're going to be toxic. We pray. And then we have Coco. Coco's got Thief. Coco's got Special D. I think Coco is most likely to beat the Psychic guy out of my dudes. Because Sandslash will probably be injured and the Grass guy doesn't want to get fired. So hopefully Coco can take him. And then Coco also has Special D, so the Dragon can fight. Yeah. I think we heal before fighting her, so we don't have to go heal the PP on these moves, but that's probably enough PP anyway, so we don't care. Alright, let's do this. We started yesterday losing to Whitney, so let's end today beating Whitney. Here it is. It's a tough battle for me always. Just like when I was a kid and Whitney's rollout wrecked me, or her metronome. Okay, so we need to get 2 Toxic Spikes off. We're faster, so we get 1 off for sure. Then it uses whatever it uses. Okay, rough play. That's not very effective, right? Sick. We might even be able to beat you with this guy then. I don't think getting a 3rd one off does anything, but 2 makes it toxic instead of just poison. So, Tentacool is awesome against Whitney. So good. Okay. So we could Acid Spray and ruin her specialty, or we could Scald and try to burn her. I like the Scald and try to burn her, plus it'll do more damage. But Acid Spray, oh, Acid Spray is super effective. We got Acid Spray. We can rest as well, but if we wake up, she can start sleeping us. But she's doing so little damage to us. Now that lowers her specialty 2 levels, so the next one will hurt a lot more. Probably still take 3 though, so maybe Scald was correct. I think we're faster, so I think we just go again. Okay, so we get a free Acid Spray on whatever she sends out, and then Wigglytuff will be paralyzed later on. Or poisoned later on. We get to drop this dude's special D2 levels, which probably doesn't matter because we're going to hit it with a physical attack. It's certainly going to use a psychic attack on Tentacool. And we get one hit with the Toxic already, which is good. I think this is the Panda's time to shine. It's a free switch because it's gonna use a psychic attack against us, like for sure. It's a free switch, and then we can Thief it to kill it. It should be low enough that Thief will take it out. I'm surprised Wigglytuff switched, to be honest. So get out here, Coco. So we get the free switch. Now, I don't know what move it'll use, because I know it has Sacred Fire, but I don't know what other moves it has, so it might use something that, like, wrecks us and is super effective that we don't know about. It could Bullet Punch to do a little bit of damage, but I think we just go for the Thief kill. And we just gotta be tanky enough to not die in one hit for whatever it has. Right, we just gotta try that. Drain Kiss. Oh, that's double super effective. We're dead and it heals to full health. Didn't know it had that. Maybe we'll live. Oh, okay, I was wrong. But that heal is good. I think it's double super effective. That is a really good one to know that it has, though. Oh, and Thief wrecked it. Wow. That could have went way, way, way worse. Jeez. I thought it would one-shot us with that, but we did tech out HP and Special D with all of our EVs. That's huge. Okay. So we can't use Panda against it. I guess we can. But Panda doesn't get crunch yet, which is kind of annoying. I think Panda's faster, and we have Iron Head. So I think we just kill. It's kind of risky, but Panda's faster, right? 45's pretty low. That's really low. I don't know if she'd do that if Panda was slower. She's gonna use a Fairy type attack. Probably safer to switch. We're doing pretty well this battle so far, so I don't know that we need to sack anybody. We could Bullet Punch her. I just don't think that'll kill her. We're not spec'd out to damage. So I'm kind of worried about that. We can send out a Poison type and it'll resist, so Tentacle could come back out. We could send out a Steel type and it'll resist, so Sandslash could come out. Or we could send out a Fire type, but I don't think we brought any Fire types. So I don't think she'll kill Tentacruel in one hit. Is that who we want to send out here? Then we can rest. That's pretty good. I like it. Oh, nice. So we have our Sleep Berry, so that counters that attack. We would have preferred she used the Fairy damaging attack, but if we'd known she was going to do that, we would have tried attacking with Panda, I think. So we could rest here. If we wanted to. I don't think we need to first move, though. So we can Acid Spray and weaken it a bunch, or we could Scald it. I don't think Scald will one-shot from his health, but there's really no reason to Acid Spray either. So I think Scald, and we know it's not going to be able to do enough damage to us from previous hits. Okay, Scald wasn't enough. Oh, and it has a Healing Berry, so we probably should have Acid Sprayed there. Okay, Lovely Kissed now that our berry's gone, which is not great for us. I think we just try to wake up. We could switch. I think we just try to wake up. We'll see how much damage this does, but we'll probably have to switch out. Drain Punch. Oh, so if we had used the ability that hurts when it Drain Punches, if we'd switched our abilities, it would have lost HP there, and probably not used that moves because of it. I don't think it does 43 damage in a hit, so I think we try to rest again. Okay, that's unfortunate. Okay, I think it's lowered us enough that its Fairy type attack could kill us on a crit. And hopefully Poison is big enough that it dies after its next move. So I think it's going to Drain Punch. It's either going to do the Fairy attack or Drain Punch again. So we can get someone else out. It would be nice to get Malcolm out. If it Drain Punches... Ooh, it would be nice to get Mankey out, actually. I think this is a good turn for... Well, no. Very super effective against fighting, right? I always forget these things. So I think when it uses its Fairy attack, it's going to be super effective against everybody but Sandslash. And if it uses Drain Punch, it's going to be double super effective against Sandslash. So I think the only switch is Malcolm. So we can have Tentacles survive another hit and try to rest if we want. Or we can say Tentacles done fighting and send out Malcolm. Malcolm takes a little bit of damage. I think Malcolm will take whatever it does pretty well. So I think that's probably the right play here. But I could see keeping Tentacle out there a little bit longer. I think it would have to crit to kill us from that health. Maybe not, though, because it switched to play rough. That was more damage than I like. But at least we got the switch off. Okay, now whatever else comes out will be poison, so we can protect turn 1. It's just, okay, he's doing the dragon. So Malcolm wants to fight the other two, not the dragon. But I think there's no downside to protecting. I don't think it has a move that breaks protect. Okay, so the flame burst happened, so now we know it's going to flame burst us. If we stay out, we could roost, but that's not going to be good enough. So if we send out one of these two, the berry will activate and the flame burst won't do that much damage, which isn't the worst. We could send out Coco and it could eat the flame burst, which is pretty nice. Ozzy probably wouldn't die to the flame burst if we wanted to use a different attack. But honestly, the monkey, this is one of the best switch turns for Mankey, I think. So I think we do Primeape here. I guess this wouldn't be that bad of a turn to... Just Sally can finish it with Ice Punch, and then we still have Mankey at full health. I think this is the best chance to switch in Mankey we're going to get. Fire attack. And Primeape's definitely faster than this dude. That's some more damage than I expected. So, do we think Brick Break will kill? It has to, right? We're Guerrilla Tactics. Like, we could U-turn back out, but Brick Break just has to kill here. We're Guerrilla Tactics. And now we can't U-turn next turn, but... Right? Yeah. We're Guerrilla Tactics, we're fighting type, and we have the black belt on. So, now it's just Miltank and Vigoroth, and we just have to stall against them. I imagine he's gonna bulk up. No, he's probably gonna try to kill me, huh? If we hit him with a Brick Break, it'll do a lot of damage, but I don't think it'll kill, is kind of the issue there. So we could switch. I don't know what attack he would use. He'd probably use Body Slam, so it would be a pretty clean switch to Sally. Body Slam's double, just not very effective. He wouldn't use Brick Break on me. If he bulks up and we send in Sally, that's scary. Malcolm can probably survive a Body Slam, and it would be really good to get Malcolm out while we can. Because Malcolm's supposed to beat these two. So I think I'm going to go that play, but there were a lot of good plays here. I think we can survive a Body Slam, though. He might bulk up, and that's fine. Yeah. Wow, Malcolm, you're tanky. Okay. So, I think the play here is, since Body Slam didn't really do that much, and I don't think he has, like, Aerial Ace. What do I think his moveset's again? Let's slow down and think about this. Okay. So we could Confuse Ray him. I do think his moveset, he had Brick Break, he had Bulk Up, he had Slack Off, and he had... he just used Body Slam. So that's his moveset. Right? Or is there one more in there? I don't remember. I don't think he has a better move against me because we've used Malcolm against him before. So we could Flash and start lowering his attack. We could Confuse Ray and make him start hitting himself. We could Roost up. Roosting would be good, but I don't think we need to yet. I think getting him confused is pretty good. Let's start off by confusing him. We just have to stall long enough for the Toxic to kill him, and then we have to stall long enough on Miltank for the Toxic to kill her. So hopefully we don't get paralyzed. Because we have the berry, but we're going to take a lot of Body Slams. Okay. So he's bulking up. If we flash, his attack will go back to base. But I don't know if we're faster or not. I kind of want to Roost, because I'm pretty sure that's enough to make us live, and then we can start spamming Flash to... We can start spamming Flash to lower his attack back to normal. Maybe he'll hit himself. He's gonna bulk up again, right? Yeah. Now we can start flashing to reset his attack. It's a little scary how much he's bulked up, though. We don't want to protect spam against this guy because he's just bulking up. The protect doesn't do anything. Okay, so a crit from that would have been a bit scary, but... Okay, I think this next Toxic will kill him. So we could Roost and hope that he doesn't do enough damage. I think we Roost and hope he does less damage. I think we'll end at higher health if we Roost. Versus if we Protect. So he'd have to crit for that to not be the case, I think. So I think we just Roost and then we'll end at, you know, 80 health or whatever, probably. Which isn't too bad for Miltank. I don't think she has anything too bad against Malcolm. So the Confusion didn't do anything at all, which is what I expect from it. Exactly 80 health. I meant like around 80, but you know, exactly 80 works. Okay, and then the Toxic Spikes will hit Miltank, and we just gotta stall out that fight. She's got no buffs, so we can protect every other turn against her. Which is quite convenient. And we have our full team left, so I think we got this. U-turn would be cool, because we could U-turn into Sand Slash. Okay, so we're just gonna get Body Slam spammed. We're at pretty good HP here. So, wouldn't be bad to like confuse her or start lowering her attack. I don't think we need to rely on the confuse stuff. I think we can just flash. Start lowering her attack. She can't get it back up. It doesn't make crits less scary, but we're pretty good HP wise. We still have our paralyzed Cure Berry, so I think Malcolm like has this in the bag. Let's Roost this time. We can Protect first. We gotta Protect every other turn because it's OP. And then we'll Roost. We're just waiting out the Toxic. I just don't know that we can guarantee Tentacruel setting up like this every fight, but otherwise, like this moveset on him is crazy. If they're already poisoned, you just stall out. Dunzo. And we just Protect again. And we can kill her with a flash next turn. Okay, she's milk drinking, so Protect was troll there. Like we just wasted our attack. Shouldn't matter though. But a flash would have been much better. The Toxic's just gonna keep ramping up, so it doesn't matter if she heals. Let's confuse Rare. Just be a little irritating. Might stop a milk drink from going off and kill her. 2 turns earlier. We're at enough HP, we don't need to spam flash too much. Okay, so they've been confused like 5 turns this battle, and they've hit themselves no times. So I really think Confusion is not what I remember it to be. But now we'll Roost, and we're Prankster, so it goes first, but we'll go first anyway. Pretty soon Toxic's just gonna one-shot her, because it keeps ramping up. It's so much better than 1 Toxic Spikes. But Tentacruel against Whitney is OP. Okay, so that's like 6 Confusions, and all of them have not been in my favor. Okay. Now we're at full HP, they're already confused. We could Protect, but I think they're just gonna Milk Drink, so Flash is kind of the play. Lower the attack more. That didn't lower attack, but it's weird. Even crits aren't scary at this point. My Toxic probably just kills at that HP, huh? Yeah. Sweet. Alright. So that was a lot cleaner of a Whitney fight. We didn't even have to use a few of our Pokemon. It worked out really well. Tentacruel just carried so hard. Like, him surviving like 4 hits from Wigglytuff